told one audience ever in my entire 25-year career this next story. You're going to be the second one. I did it there so I could do it here tonight. Gotta give you a little bio before I go into this. This is a special night. I'm going to do something I can do, but I'm going to do it tonight. Let me give you a little bio. We'll start with the seminary, where I was studying to be a Catholic priest. The following year, I was on a chain gang in Louisiana. We were falling in with a bad crowd. I do 9 months of a year's sentence for stealing a car in New Orleans and meet some really interesting folk. And when I get out of the chain gang in New Orleans Parish Prison, I become a burglar for the New Orleans mob for a while. I was just a kid. And then I joined the Army. I joined the Army because that particular judge gave me a choice. I said, let me see if I understand this correctly, Your Honor. You'll drop all of the charges and give me a gun. All right, I'll take that deal. So I joined the U.S. Army. The Army took a known burglar, and guess what they taught me? Explosives. So I got out of the Army. I was 20 years old. Thanks to Catholicism, I could read Latin and Greek. Thanks to the New Orleans mob, I now knew how to circumvent a burglar alarm system. And thanks to tax dollars at work, I knew how to blow shit up. Well, the Latin and Greek weren't a lot of help. And, but I took the other two and decided to be all I could be, and became a safecracker. I was the real deal. I burglarized upscale jewelry stores up and down the West Coast. I stole from the rich, and I kept it. I was a very, very successful burglar until one night I wasn't. Oh shit, I hate it when that happens. And they sent my young ass off to prison for 3 years. That takes us up to about age 26. And by the time I was turned 31, I was a vice president of Macmillan Publishing Company, the third largest in the world, and became a hotshot sales trainer for publishing companies, went on to run British printing in the South Pacific. And at the height of my corporate career, I quit that and became a stand-up comic. I was the last new comic on Carson. I got my first movie run, 38, something like that, television appearances. I had my own stage show in LA. And this year, I got my first movie part. It was a very bad movie, but I got in and I got a movie role. And a horrible movie called Totally Baked. It should have just been totally burned, and the world would be better off. But anyway, and tonight is my 65th birthday. So. And boring. Same old, same old. You heard it once. You heard it a million goddamn times. I'm going to tell you all my capture, trial, escape from LA County Jail, and end up being eventually sentenced off to prison. How's that for a story?